Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Friday, October 28, 2016. My name is Emmy, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with our daily announcements. Classic Film Club members, as a reminder, there will be a meeting today after school in the 5th and 6th grade tech and living room. If you have any questions, just ask Ms. Keika in room C209. Attention any female 8th graders. Today is the final day to sign up for Wonder Woman Club. Our mission is to be healthy, value yourself, get involved, be a role model, and service others. We will be meeting in the community room the first Tuesday of every month during Bobcat Den. Sign-up forms are available in the office and the counseling office. Come one, come all, the Buffett Drama Department's production of Princess and the Pea will be Tuesday, November 1st at 7 p.m. in the cafeteria. Tickets cost $1 for students and $2 for adults. Concessions will be available as well. Please come and support your fellow Bobcats. That's it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Now let's head over to Julia and Gio for two quick news stories on a rare event in space and one of your favorite treats.
When you think of rainbows, the moon is something that typically doesn't come to mind. However, that wasn't the case this past Monday. And an extremely rare event, a rare lunar rainbow or moonbow, was photographed over the skies of northern England. Lunar rainbows form when moonlight, rather than direct sunlight, is refracted by the moisture in the atmosphere. Moonbows appear in areas with high rainfall or in the midst around waterfalls. They often look white, but long exposure photographs will capture the colors. Although you most likely won't see a moonbow, you should mark your calendars for November 14th. That night, a full moon is scheduled that is expected to be the largest since 1948.
Chocolate bars, chocolate cake, and chocolate ice cream. If these items make your mouth water, then you have a reason to celebrate. That's because today is National Chocolate Day. This annual event occurs every October 28th, but have you ever wondered the history of chocolate? This treat was first introduced to the world when cocoa seeds were sent in Spain in 1585 from explorers of the New World. Spain kept the chocolate to themselves for almost 100 years until 1657, when the first chocolate shop was opened. Once chocolate was spread through the whole world, it was a huge hit, including right here in our own Buffett concession stand, where you can buy Reese's, M&M's, and Snickers. So, Bobcats, it's time to form your opinion. If you would add a type of chocolate to our concession stand, what would it be?
What's up, Bobcats? This is Owen here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Friday, so it's time to help you figure out what games to watch in your official BBTV weekend preview. Starting off the weekend, the big game everyone will be watching is the undefeated Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the 11th ranked Wisconsin Badgers. Also, over the weekend, the World Series will be in full swing. The series is currently tied 1-1, with the Indians winning Game 1 and the Cubs taking Game 2. Tonight, they are back in action for Game 3. Saturday will be Game 4, and Game 5 will be Sunday night. That's it for the weekend preview. Now let's move into our BBTV Big 3. For today, since the Nebraska Cornhuskers have started off the season 7-0, and the last time they did this happened in 2001, we're going to share with you 3 things you need to know about Nebraska football between then and now. 1. Nebraska football has gone through 4 different coaches, including Solich from 1998 to 2003, Callahan from 2004 to 2007, Pelini from 2008 to 2013, and now Riley, who is the current coach. 2. They have played in 13 bowl games since then and won 6 of them. 3. Since 2001, the Huskers have had an overall record of 134 wins and 62 losses. That's all for the Time in Sports Zone today. Now over to weather with Jaden.
Hey Bobcats, this is Jaden here for the 3-day forecast. Today, for the last day of school this week, it's going to be sunny with a high of 61 and a low of 43. Tomorrow on Saturday for all the college football teams, it's going to be pretty good weather for the end of October. It's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 73 and a low of 57. If anyone is deciding to trick or treat early on Sunday, you will have great weather with a high of 75 and a low of 49. Have a good weekend, Bobcats. Stay safe while trick or treating.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Miracle here for our daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning our world-famous BBTV feature wheel to find out what our focus will be today. It looks like we landed on time traveling, which means we'll be heading back in time to check out some cool things from history. Today, since Halloween is coming up on Monday, we know lots of you guys will be dressing up and going door to door for trick-or-treating. You'll see lots of different costumes, but have you ever stopped and wondered what costumes looked like back in the 1930s? Well, we did some research and found out just how creepy things were back then. Check it out.
Hey Bobcats, this is Ellie here for a BBTV special report. As you've heard on our daily announcements, this week is officially Red Ribbon Week. This is where we take the time to commit being drug-free. On Wednesday, we had our monthly Spirit Day, and to celebrate Red Ribbon Week, students in all grades pulled out some red outfits. We took our cameras out to get footage of our spirited Bobcats. Hey Bobcats, this is Morgan here for a second BBTV special report. As you know, this coming up Monday is Halloween. A favorite thing for students to do is visit different haunted houses around Omaha. But did you know that you don't have to travel to Scary Acres or Mystery Manor? In this special report, I take you for an inside look at how my family turns our yard into a very cool haunted attraction. What do you do on Halloween? Do you go out to trick or treat? Do you stay home and watch Netflix all night? Not at the Miller House. For the past 12 years, they have put together an extravagant Halloween display with homemade tombstones, monsters, and a haunted graveyard. We talked to Mr. Miller, the man behind it all, who explains how a passion of his has inspired him to put in many hours to make it all happen.
Electronics is kind of a passion of mine, so I work on them year-round, but I would say the last week is when we really go gangbusters to get the front yard set up and get all the animatronics put out and tested.
But this isn't just a couple decorations from the store.
I'd say well over a dozen. I probably have 3 or 4 that 5 that are actively working today.
To keep people coming back each year, he tries to make something new each season.
Well, what's going to be different this year is the musical Tesla coils. Tesla coils were invented by a Armenian immigrant, Nikola Tesla, back in the late 1800s. And the solid state Tesla coils are a variant in that they can be modulated to produce sound. So I hope to have 3 of them synced to music to play various hits like Addams Family, The Munsters, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Dracula, Halloween favorites.
And if you thought this was only for family, you'd be surprised with how many visitors this haunted attraction gets.
Well, it varies from year to year, but I'd say on a good year, 200 plus, including repeats.
Many animatronics have come and gone, so of course he has his favorite.
Well, my favorite's probably my first one, which is the skeleton in the electric chair. Very simple, my very first prop I ever built. But I'd have to say my Skella Erector, and this one I really like, the Zombie Lunger.
If you are interested in seeing this haunted house firsthand, Mr. Miller invites all Bobcats to check it out on the corner of 167th Street and Elk Creek Crossing. For BBTV News, this has been Morgan reporting.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on the many stories you've heard today and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow the Buffett Twitter page @BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Emmy. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.